guys. I just came back from conference last weekend, this past weekend. What is today? Today's Friday. So yeah, conference was just like a week ago, and I was super prepared. I took a bunch of videos at conference from people who had taken workshops, but I took them in front of a waterfall, and so they're really hard to hear. So my favorite workshop was the one Melissa Reynolds did, and she is actually down in our family tree and is doing an incredible job. Last year she was Canada's #1 seller, and this year she was Canada's #2 seller, almost tied there, but just she's so fantastic. And she went to conference and shared basically all her tips. So how does she do it? That's what everyone wants to know. And I was scribbling like crazy. So I wanted to share with you my notes from her workshop. And I will also post the link to the videos that we took that other team members shared, but they're just kind of hard to hear. So I thought I would kind of give you a full rundown, and hopefully I can do this quickly. I think she did it in about 30 or 40 minutes, and I'm trying to condense that. So here we go. Okay, so Melissa said that there are 4 main things that cause her to generate income. And the first one is enthusiasm, passion, and personality. And so I liked how she said, you know, everyone is funny in their own way. And I don't think of myself as funny, but I guess we have all our own little unique things that make our personalities shine, and we should use that. And if we feel like being silly, we should be silly, you know, and I like that, you know, just be relaxed, be ourselves, and allow our personalities to shine through. And she does that most on social media. So she makes a lot of attention grabbing videos. So I've noticed that, like even just her family. I love the one that she did with her husband trying to pack the van with this massive humongous something or other, and it was just funny. Like she just grabs moments throughout her day and throws them up on Facebook, and people love to have a glimpse of her fun life. So and they don't even necessarily have to be about product all the time. On her VIP page, she has tons of people, I think over 1,000, I think she said. I didn't write that down, but she has a very large VIP page, and she invites everyone who's ever purchased from her to get onto that VIP page. And so it doesn't matter if you don't have that many. A VIP page, for those of you who don't know, is a closed private group that you can only add your customers into. And there you're allowed to post sales. And so that's what she does. But the things that she also posts on there is how you can use products, and she'll post like multiple different ways of using something. So multiple ways of using the laundry soap, or multiple ways of using the dishcloth, or different items, right? So she usually features one product a week and does a sale on it. So in the first post that week, she'll show a post that is a graphic that just shows different ways of using it and what it's good for. She'll usually then also show a video with her using it, or her family member using it, and post a challenge. So if we sell 10 of these, I'm going to offer the 11th one free or something, or I don't know, she'll do a draw for one free or something like that. Make sure that your videos are relatable and real. So she doesn't go and try and clean up the background constantly and make her house spotless. Like whatever she's doing, she just makes a video on the spot and doesn't worry so much about making everything look perfect, because we are not perfect, are we? And I love that too. It's just, again, yeah, if you're scared of making videos because you think it has to be perfect, people will love you the way you are. And I really think that's very true, that if we're just ourselves and do our best and be relatable, that it will kind of shine through. She really recommends using friends and family as much as possible in videos, you know, highlight them using a product, because that's a lot of fun for them to see other people. So your videos on your VIP page should really allow people to get to know you. And even on your personal page, when you're posting things, it's about getting to know who you are and building relationships that way. With social media, you can always be available, which is nice. Like people can be sending you Facebook messages, they can be responding to things. So it's really nice because it feels like you're walking this journey of life together. always follow through. Like if you say you're going to do something, then do it. That's very important. Keep your momentum going. So when you have a whole bunch of people who are responding to one post, making sure that you're commenting back and keeping that conversation going. And she uses Facebook Live a lot. She uses Instagram and her Facebook page, her business page. But most importantly, she really uses her VIP closed group the most when it comes to generating income. So the other things are important to get attention so that you can start relationships, but then the VIP page is where you actually start being able to do sales. Okay, the second thing that she said are really good income generating activities are her sales, more specifically from her VIP group. And she said that she sometimes does 6,000 or 7,000 in sales just on her VIP group. So that's why I was at her workshop, because I'm like, I need to learn how to do this stuff. So one tip she has is to post after 7 p.m. because that's when most people are kind of home and have just finished dinner and have time to look at their phone for social media. She doesn't usually post on the weekend or during the work day because people aren't as much around. So unless it's like a rainy day on a Saturday, sometimes she'll do something like a rainy day sale for Saturday. She posts a number of times a week, usually 3 different ways for each sale that she does. I already kind of said that. Yeah, I already talked about this. Okay, so some of the different specials she'll have when she's doing a sale, she might offer no shipping. She might say $1 off shipping. She might have a buy one, get one free. Other kinds of sales that she does are a 12 days of Christmas or a 12 days of summer sale. She'll do mystery hostess events online, which is where like everyone who places an order, we're going to put everyone's name who orders into a hat and one person will win the hostess prizes. She'll do at Christmas time, because we usually get 40% commission. She'll often do extra discounts on anything in the catalog because of our extra discount. She'll do product giveaways. She sometimes does, if you buy a bath towel, you'll get a makeup cloth for free. She does a laundry soap sale every 3 months, which I thought was brilliant, so that people never have a chance to fully run out before they're buying another one, right? Then that way they're never going back to like their old detergents because they're like, I don't have one. Oh, and this was my favorite thing. She has an open house once a year. I think it's usually, she said, around Black Friday time. And she has a lineup of cars and an hour and a half wait to get into her house, because she only lets so many people in at a time, I'm guessing, because the first 25 people get a really sweet grab bag with all kinds of gifts and prizes inside. So she also does vendor events. All right. Okay. So the next income generating activity she does is obviously her in-home parties and her Facebook parties. So still a huge part of her business. It's not like she's running everything out of her VIP group, but a lot of business comes from there. But she still does a lot of parties, and more and more lately, I think she's been doing more Facebook parties as well. At Facebook parties and in-home parties, she's not offering deals. So those are really for her VIP group. At a normal party, she's not offering all these amazing deals. She's just doing a normal party. She recommends being yourself, really talk about your story, like what brought you into Norwex. And again, to kind of build a relationship and be relatable. At your shows, make sure that you're talking about bookings and joining your team throughout the whole party. So dropping lots of booking seeds and recruiting seeds throughout. She always offers a free $10 product gift if anyone spends over $100, and she said most people do. Always have a Facebook invite going for the party. So even if it's not a Facebook party, but just a regular in-home party, create a Facebook event for the hostess to add people to, so that you can continue to post there some things ahead of time. But more importantly, then you have their Facebook contact name and can invite them into your VIP group. When someone wants to book a party, book it right away. Don't wait. Let's look at our calendars. Like that day, you book it right away. You should post a link in the party page, the event page, to your VIP group, so people can just click it and ask to be added. Facebook oh yeah, when she does Facebook parties, the way she does her Facebook parties, which is the way I've started doing it recently too, is just going live, which is the best, because literally you're having a party like you would if you're at a party. You're talking to people live. Oh, and always follow up with people. Do your follow-ups afterwards. All right. Oh, and when she does a Facebook live party, she does something where she'll give the first 5 people who order a gift, like a bonus gift. So that's pretty sweet. Okay, and then the last income generating activity has been growing a team. So she always hits her BBB. And if you don't know what that is, that's the business builder bonus. And sales leaders and up are eligible for that program. So that is if you bring in 2 people who place qualifying 250 order. I think it's 250 or is it 400? I should know that. But you get a bonus percentage from all your new consultants who are a year or less. You get extra percentage off from their sales in commission, team commission. She does allow some of her team members to come into her VIP page to kind of see what she's doing, but they're people who she knows personally. A boot camp. She does this Strong Start by that we learned about. We're going to be starting that too for her new people. Basically like a boot camp for them, for all her new people. And she does work with her team and offers incentives like prizes for her top sellers, top recruiters, stuff like that. She does team meetings online and in person, and she keeps her team page to keep everyone informed, and she sends out cards and gifts to some of her once they reach certain levels of her team. So in conclusion, she says, don't take part in time wasting activities. I think there's a lot of times I do that where I'm doing things that, are busy work and it's not actually income generating. Don't worry about what others think and don't compare yourself to what others are doing, but keep setting your own new goals. So yeah, that was my favorite workshop, and 12 minutes, that's not too bad comparing it to the 30, 40 minutes it was. So hope you enjoyed that. If you have questions, you can comment below. Okay, bye.